Hello. Write down a vector equation for the line passing through A and B, where the position vector of A and B are. So the first one is we have A at 2i at 3j and B at I minus 7j. Now, for the vector equation of a line passing through A and B, there are two forms or two ways you can actually view this, which results in four different forms. If you look at my previous video, you'd see details about that. Now, the two forms, or the two structures of the forms are A at lambda B A, and the other version is R to B at lambda B. And these two produce four different forms. I'll leave it to you to guess or to work out or to deduce which form I'm using for each one of these problems we'll attempt to write down the vector equation for. Now the first is R is equal to 2i add 3j and lambda is I add 10j. I'll do this one for you. We've used this form here, so it's the position vector A, which is 2i and 3j, and what we've used here is 3 minus 7, which gives us 10j, and so we're using A minus B for the direction vector D. For the others, it'll be a good exercise if you can just try and work out whether it's B minus A or A minus B, and whether I'm using A or B, so one of these two structures, which produces four different forms. Now, second is A at 3i, and we have B at 7i minus 9j. And this gives us R equal to 3i. You can see already I'm using this form. Add lambda into 4i. I'll let you work out whether it's B minus A or A minus B. 9j. And just to recap, the four forms produced by these two structures, or two formulas, are all valid. Right, the next one we have here is A at I minus j and B at 3j. R is 3j. We're using this formula. Add lambda into I minus 4j. Oh, this one is a three-dimensional vector. It's I, j, and k. And R, again, we can write down 5i minus 7j and k. So we're using the first formula with the position vector a, and let you determine whether this is a minus b or b minus a. It'd be a good practice for you to write out the 4 different forms so you're familiar with them and see the pattern that emerges as you go through the different forms. Right, so this one is slightly different. This has j and k, and this one just says I and k. We still apply the same rules, but really take care on how you determine the vector equation of this. We have I minus 3k added to lambda into I add j minus 5k. I'll give you a hint here. It's, we can express it as a to b or b to a. So our vector equation can be either a to b or b to a, and that's why we have these different forms. This is in the form b to a. And that's it. All we're asked to do is to write this down as a bit of arithmetic, but knowledge of the 4 different forms emerging from these 2 formulas. Thanks for watching. I'm Alistair.